That's all I need. So I'm here today with Alfred Banks, Young Delirious, and American Mxnic. And we just came off a show last night at Taverna Costera, downtown Las Vegas.
Indeed.
It was a fantastic time. I always support the show out for these guys. This is my first time seeing American Mxnic live. My first time seeing Alfred Banks live.
Indeed.
I've got plenty to say about both of these artists. They're incredible. Young Delirious, second time I can proudly say I knew some of your songs this time going around.
Let's go, bro. That's what it's about.
It was really, really fun. And the energy these guys brought was actually phenomenal. I'm a performer myself, and I come from that place, and there's a moment that we tap into as artists when we're on that stage, when we're about to record, the switch flips. You know, or about to perform, sorry. You know, and we get in that zone. So I just want to start first off by saying congratulations to Alfred Banks.
Indeed.
He's got this project called SaxKixAve, and he just dropped an album
Yes, I
today.
did.
It's today, December 13th.
Indeed, man.
Let's
It's
go.
called Terrell Charbonneau. It's my middle name, Terrell, and my man Albert Allenback, formerly of Tank and the Bangers, his middle name, which is Charbonneau. And so, yeah, man, I'm super excited about it. It's been a year in the making, and it's doing very well right now. So people are really pre-ordered. They pre-ordered it like a mug. They streamed it, and now it's out. And people are DMing me saying that they love it, and people are sharing it, and I'm super grateful for it, for sure.
Man, that's incredible. I gave it a listen last night, and before they came in today, there are singles from this album that are seriously some of your top plate songs.
Yeah, for sure. You know, SaxKixAve, for those who aren't aware, we went viral in 2023 and pretty much kind of carried that momentum through to 2024. And so we have songs like Arctic, people are streaming pretty well. We have a song called Hash Browns that went kind of viral, actually very viral. We have a song called White People in Mostly Black Spaces that went viral. We have a song called Kaleidoscope that went viral. So we have a few records that people recognize and rock out with. But the first single for this album was called What You Got, What I Got, What You Got to Say. And it premiered on Sirius Satellite Radio Thanksgiving night, which is super ill. Hip Hop Nation, so shouts to them. Yeah, man, people have been jamming the first couple singles and stuff. And now that the album's out, people can hear the other records as well. Yeah, man, I'm very grateful for this album to be out. And people really like it, and so it's really cool, man.
I can see why. You know, we're gonna play this song Arctics right now.
I'm willing to go and find. If I got it, I need it, I might just repeat it like I'm so out of this world, baby, I'm feeling Luna. Trying to catch my cold shit, guess I'm Articuno. Got the whole world listening, wish they happened sooner. But now it's here and you won't believe what we about to do though. Be the greatest, my people push me like I'm a sumo. SK8, wait, such an amazing duo. With a single focus to only make shit that's potent. They seeing we on our grizzly, can't bear if they try to poke it. The center of attention is easy to think we yokish, but that ain't my comfort zone. I'd rather be left alone. That's too damn bad, they love you too much. Your vibe getting felt in the puzzle too much. Yup, you gotta face it, then you gotta embrace it. Collect your badge, your honor, and wear it like a bracelet. Shine it bright cause you're passionate. So wear your shades cause you asked for this, that is it. If I let it go, it might drop. I need it to float, it might not. I'm willing to go and find. If I got it, I need it, I might just repeat it like say your 10-digit code, that's a dollar sign. I trust that you can get me in the dough. The fuck is a line, I made it where you at. Back at home, you a fucking liar. Wait, I made it, wait, I made it, wait. Say your 10-digit code, that's a dollar sign. I trust that you can get me in the dough. The fuck is a line, I made it where you at. Back at home, you a fucking liar. Wait, I made it, wait, I made it. So what you telling me is that you tried to help? We supposed to be a team, now I'm by myself. I'm getting through this new phase, gotta try myself. I'm uncomfortable, but I got more feelings inside myself. They know I've been working hard. You ain't do a thing. Word to Jada Pinkett and Keenan, cause that's a damn shame. We made the floor plans, we had a discussion. You supposed to walk me through the door, you ain't do the construction. I've been out here working day and night, but you ain't doing nothing. I guess your lies lit the fire, that still count for something. I'm just surprised cause your vibe had me kinda trusting that you would provide me with prizes that I would covet. But look here, I'm hella focused, getting through these opponents. Wars and niggas aren't know why they thinking they swole, but they getting replaced cause they Asian like they Conan. I made it so I know it, I made it and we rollin' what's up. If I let it go, it might drop. I need it to float, it might forgot it, I need it, I might just repeat it like saying your 10-digit code, that's $1 sign. I trust that you could get me in the dough. The fuck is a lie, I made it where you at. Back at home, you a fucking liar. Wait, I made it, wait, I made it, wait. Saying your 10-digit code, that's $1 sign. I trust that you could get me in the dough. The fuck is a lie, I made it where you at. Back at home, you a fucking liar. Wait, I made it, wait, I made it, wait. Saying your 10-digit code, that's $1 sign. I trust that you could get me in the dough. The fuck is a lie, I made it where you at. Back at home, you a fucking liar. Wait, I made it, wait, I made it, wait.
Yeah, man.
It's an incredible song, and you know what? It starts out with this little piano. You know what I mean? And I gotta ask, like, when you make songs, kind of how does that process work? Do you make these instrumentals? Who's behind some of what we hear?
So Albert Allenback makes every beat. So he's like a musical virtuoso. He plays drums, guitar, bass, piano, flute, saxophone, and he mixes and makes the beats. Wow. And so we kind of come together. I write all the raps, come up with like some of the song concepts and stuff. We just collaborate. You dig? Like that beat. Actually, we were in the studio in early 2023, like February or something, and we were like noodling around on the piano, and he like kind of hit that chord or whatever, hit that joint, and then he kind of like went off to something else, but he was kind of running it, so I recorded it just by happenstance. And I want to say 2024, around like January this year, I should say, I was like, yo, you remember this video? I like found it in my phone, and he was like, oh, we should do something with that. So we like remade it and honed in on that one little progression and turned it into Arctic. And it definitely has become one of the joints that people like from us and people, check out. And when they come to the shows, they're singing it. So it's really dope.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. This is one of those moments where, sometimes we hit the ball rolling like in the studio immediately, but sometimes we get an idea that we can build on later on. And there's a bunch of different ways that artists make their songs. I love talking about that on here because every song is like its own story of how the hell it was created, what idea it came from. And man, seeing you live was a different experience, man. You've got some serious talent on you, some serious ability to rap, some serious lyricism.
Thank you.
Incredible, man. Really.
Appreciate that.
It was really, really fun. And one thing that this guy did, now, this show, I mean, it wasn't like crazy packed, so he was able to personally see most of the people that were there.
For sure.
This guy fucking pulled out a freestyle and included everybody in it.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like that's one of my little, little tricks. It was really fun, man. Like I do that, almost every night, and it's always different. It's always, fun. And I use it as a secret weapon whenever, like, like we did Long Beach, like, the crowd kind of came to see me, so like they knew what was up. But sometimes you come, I've never played here before, and I had like couple fans in the crowd, so majority of the crowd had no idea who I was, and so I kind of use that as an icebreaker because you can't be weird and kind of frozen and you can't be uptight with an artist that's that talented. At some point, talent just kind of breaks the ice.
Absolutely.
It's like, man, I could front on him because I don't know who he is, but this dude is so dope, I have to kind of like rock out. And I can say confidently my talent is pretty much undeniable. So when people see it, they go, wow, this dude is like, okay, what's he got? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. I saw it personally, and one of the things that actually really surprised me too is, yeah, you got bars, yeah, you can pull out the lyrics, but you also pulled out the melodies.
Facts.
And this guy can sing too.
Oh man, thank you. Don't put me on the spot because my voice is wild horse right now.
No, we good. I ain't gonna make you sing, but
definitely. That's something. Messing with SaxKixAve, my man Albert, and then also like just in my solo career, I've been really experimenting with singing more because I sang before I rap. I grew up in the church, you did, when I was a kid, and so like my mom, I was singing stuff, and my mom sings. My mother has one of the most beautiful voices. I'm biased, but she has one of the most beautiful voices on the planet. And so like I sang before I rhymed, and so at some point I decided that I wanted to start singing, man, and putting melodies in my stuff. And I didn't really get into that bag last night because, it was more of some guys in there and I didn't want to sing to respectfully.
Serenade the bros,
But but definitely, I definitely can get in that bag and really sing, and so it's one of my things I'm perfecting. Gonna start taking lessons to really get it where it needs to be at. But yeah, no doubt, I could hold a note.
Yes, you can. No, that's incredible. And there's another song on your album. It's called what is it? Teeny Tiny Freestyle.
Yes.
And this song is anything but teeny tiny. This is like a Bohemian Rhapsody type, like 9-minute fucking freestyle.
Yes.
Now, I want to know the story behind that. Like, was this like in one session and you just like hammered out in the vocal booth, or like how did this even happen?
So that was an NPR Tiny Desk submission. The video went viral online.
Way.
So like if you watch the video, there's like 17 instruments set up. And so I'm freestyling while Albert like goes through all the instruments. Wow. So like he'll pick up he turned a desk, like a high school desk, into a drum, and then he like plays a whistle, then he plays like piano, then he plays like synth, then he plays like bass, then he plays like tambourine, and then he does vocal stuff. So as you listen to the record, it builds because he's doing all that in real time, and I'm freestyling, reacting to him doing it in real time. And so that was like our Tiny Desk submission. We didn't win, but it went viral.
That's really cool. Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, on our Instagram, our TikTok, and stuff
here.
like that.
I'm gonna include that so that way people know what we're talking about.
Man. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's quite impressive. More impressive for him than me. Sure. All I did was talk for 9 minutes. And he played.
You got a lot to say, man. I love
13 instruments. That dude, Albert Allenback, is one of the most talented people on the planet. I love that dude so much. He is incredible. And I definitely like, when you watch it, even if you don't know it's a Tiny Desk submission, you're just like, man, what? Like, they rhyme for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of my first impression. When I heard it, I was like, dude, he's not stopping.
In fact, and if you watch the video, you'll kind of bring it around, because I'm actually reacting in real time. I didn't know. That was another thing too. Albert is very spontaneous. He didn't let me know all the instruments that were. I walked in and saw, but some of them he had on tuck, and so he pulled out some joints like the whistle and pulled out, you know. And I reacted to it in real time while freestyling. And luckily, he knows that I can make sense of it. So it was amazing, man. Teeny Tiny Freestyle is very impressive. It's the outro to the album. Terrell Charbonneau, that's out now.
That's amazing. That is incredible. We're going to give it a listen. Teeny Tiny Freestyle.
I know you're not going to play the whole thing.
Well, no. It's all good. We're going to play a little bit of it, show you a little bit of clip of the video right here.
It's like the same way when I be beating on my chest, right? You gotta love it, can't put nothing above it. Alfred Banks and Albert, we are the subject. Al and Al, that's my pal and pal. Yeah, we about to run it. You can't stop it. We in the air, we flying just like a comet. You best believe it, and you know we that cold. Look at Albert sitting down, he rocking piano, cause he's wild, dope, and wild, cool. I never choke, I'm that dude, and I'm a bloke that's kinda rude, like I'm from Australia. You and what I bring up, yes love, you gotta love it, and that's just how it is. Everything that I spit is what they feel. You gotta love it, cause you know I'm not mute. In your face, he about to play bass. It's kinda tight, that's the bottom of the beat. I'm at the top, you never find him in the bottom. You can't stop it, you gotta watch it. Alfred Banks, I'm kinda like a rocket, like I'm from Houston. What are you doing? We winning, they losing, and we're the best, you should get used to it. And go ahead and just lose it. It's like Eminem, hard on front, but soft in the middle like an Eminem. I eat them like an Eminem, and defeat is imminent whenever we enter it or we're in it. I never end this, never finish. These other cats get diminished. Oh, he's moving the desk, he's about to beat it. With the bass pedal, yo, it's easy. Moving around the mic every day and then the night. Oh man, everything is so nice. We so bad, we are the man. We going hard, this is SaxKixAve. You gotta love it, I'm the best, of course. You see the green shirt and colorful shorts. We so colorful, when we run at you. 1 to the 2, we never done through.
So that was Teeny Tiny Freestyle off of Terrell Charbonneau. That's new. No, I'm kidding. That's Arctic. Dude, I love it. And then the other thing, I want to take it back just a couple years ago into your career. Now, we've been talking about SaxKixAve.
Yes, sir.
But we've also got Alfred Banks.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And you've got this solo craft of your own as well. There's this song of yours you did called Claimed a couple years ago.
Facts. It was the outro to my album, One Guy Standing By Himself. That album means a lot to me, man. First off, I did that album during the pandemic, and I was poor when I made that album. During the pandemic, I had a day job that closed down. I had a girlfriend of 7 years that broke up with me, and I lost 60 shows. I lost my first overseas tour. I lost a couple national runs with some big acts and stuff like that. And so I lost everything. And so I was trying to figure it out. So I made that album kind of just like, this is all I got.
Yeah.
And it charted number 3 on iTunes, which is really cool, and charted, I think, number 19 overall albums on iTunes, which was crazy. And I was on the cover of a couple magazines back home, which was tight. So it was this weird juxtaposition of being on the cover of a magazine but being poor. It was very interesting. But anyway, the song Claimed is me just flexing bars. I just wanted to rap, because a lot of the album is conceptual to some degree. One Guy Standing By Himself is concept because it was COVID. But then also, I felt like I was on my own for the first time in my life. So it was, that kind of energy. But yeah, man, Claim is me just barring out. It's a very, I like it a lot because there's a part of it where if you listen, there's like 8 bars while a whole nother, I see the world from a whole nother angle. Pass me a singlet, I'm about to just bring it. I'm a hunter when it hurts, and I helm through the waves. On the cover I seen blue, but look what I've seen, dude. Then they try to smack down on me. So that whole scheme, I'm describing the cover of WWF SmackDown, Just Bring It. So if you look at the cover of Just Bring It, I'm actually explaining what's on the cover, but I'm rapping it. So just stuff like that just shows where the bars can go and the concepts and stuff. And so, yeah, I really enjoy that record, and it's very honest too. What is it? Independent entrepreneur dealing with a lot of manure. Some days I'm not really sure, but then I get rocked in my core. COVID happened and it made the kid get up, because I refuse to not make it happen this month or the next month. Yeah, I'm all about that action. A whole different stress when you're living off your passion. Stuff like that, just real honest bars. Yeah. And it's pretty dope. So.
That's incredible, man. We're going to play Claim, that way you guys can hear this guy in the studio. Now, him live versus him in the studio, honestly, there's not much of a difference, bro. This man is pure talent.
Thank you.
And, he doesn't even need tune to sing live. It comes through.
Come on, man. I appreciate it, dog.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hey, man, it was really, really exciting to see. This is Alfred Banks, and this is his song, Claimed.
Independent entrepreneur, dealing with a lot of manure. Some days I'm not really sure. Then I get rocked in my core. COVID happened and it made the kid get up, cause I refuse to not make it happen this month or the next month. Yeah, I'm ready for that action. A whole different stress when you're living off your passion. No time to play with your homie, I got work to do. Cause being broke as hell's what I'm allergic to. And I won't need Benadryl, cause hustling's been a drill. I'm in and this shit is real, is what I'm working through. I see the world from a whole nother angle. Pass me a singlet, I'm about to just bring it. I'm a hunter when it hurts, and I helm through the waves. On the cover I seen blue, but look what I've seen, dude. Then they try to smack down on me. Shack attack, they try to back down on me. But when I wait in the heat and I take my shot, it's inevitable, I'ma make it to the top. Cause I cannot lose, I ain't taking 2 L's. So it's Quasimodo when I rock the bells. They gotta hear me, they gotta see me. From the era when they used to put the music on the CD. Now it's playlist forms, I'ma need a pitchfork. But take a stab at it till I'm on pitchfork. Or at least until my city wanna rep this New Orleans till I die. I'll be yelling at the death. What's up? So how about telling somebody about me? Since it's only ill shit coming out me. From the streets of Oregon down to South Beach, they gon' know what's up whenever I show up. So watch for that glow up, don't doubt me. All the while being myself profoundly. I got the vision moving. It sounds vain, but I'm dope. And you about to get addicted to it, It's way more than them street dreams. I'ma have them passing out like a street team. A cyclops, it's all red when I see things. Pokemon, when they peep me, they see king. Now this work won't be for nothing. They didn't see it coming. They didn't see it coming. Be for nothing. They didn't see it coming. 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 They didn't see it coming.
Shine, American Mxnic, man. Man, we met last night for the first time at Tavernical Stare, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
This guy is he's got all kinds of different energy, man. He's taking punk to a different level. We're combining it with pop and trap, and honestly, like, I'm hearing some electronic influence a little bit. There's like all kinds of stuff, and you got some wicked melodies. And the other thing that I like, you seem like such a nonchalant guy, and then like you got on stage and fucking just this energy just bursted, and then all of a sudden this artistry came out, man. So tell me a little bit about like how American Mxnic came to be.
Man,
And talk closer to your mic. Thanks,
that's
bro.
right here, right. Hi, yes, I gotta, hello. No, American Mxnic came to be after I took a hiatus from music back in 2022. I've had, I don't even know how many different stage names at this point, because I just never really, like, I'd think one was really cool, and then I'd be like, nah, I'm not fucking with this anymore, and then so on and so forth. And so I took about 4 months off from making music. I started working at this job that I was like, I could turn this into a career. Like, maybe, music isn't for me. Maybe the arts was just a fun little high school passion. And then I had an opportunity to go perform at this dive bar, and I was like, well, shit, I'm not who I was 4 months ago. I'd gone through a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of loss, and I dealt with some shit, and I was like, I'm not that same person anymore. Like, I've got a new perception on life. And so my little brothers were obsessed with the movie American Psycho. So I kind of took that, and I was like, that would be a really cool name for an artist, but I can't just rip it from the movie. And a few years back, when I was in high school, I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and one of the things that come with bipolar disorder is mania. So I was like, yo, American Mxnic. The X instead of the A is kind of just like a target on your back, because sometimes you just got to always watch your back. And so with that, I did this show. I was still performing my old tunes, though, because I didn't have anything new, and that's actually when I met my producer, Santiago Acosta, who goes by Mesquite. We had a mutual friend, and he was like, bro, I see it. I want to work with you. And I was like, cool, because I've got a new sound I'm doing. I'm not doing what you saw me perform. And he was like, great, even better, because I want to do something new with you. And so American Mxnic was born that night. It was a Halloween show, October 30th, 2022.
Oh, man.
And so I started working with him. He's just got a studio in a shed behind his parents' house. I mean, that's where we record all our music.
Hey, yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's kind of where American Mxnic came from, and it was more or less not really defining myself by what's popular and trendy, which is what I tried to do, and more or less doing what I love. And really creating and cultivating the music that I love and that I want to hear, regardless of if anybody else wants to hear it.
No, I love that. And no, we can see that this is kind of the first shot of that true artistry and vulnerability, like being able to show itself, which is fantastic, man. You were talking about the loss that you had to go through, I'm not saying particularly during those 4 months, but that you reflected on for sure. There's this song Memorize that you dropped. Yeah, and I heard it live actually for the first time. And this song kind of prefaces those themes in a way. When you were making it, man, I mean, like, what was the energy like in the studio that day?
Pretty much from like 2016 till about 2022. I mean, not to get like morbid, but I had been going to like a funeral every other month.
Ooh,
so
man.
like people in my life were dropping like flies. And then I lost my grandparents to COVID in 2020. And so kind of the 2-year in between time between losing my grandparents and writing the song was I wanted to write something, because even after my grandparents, my best friend lost his dad, and I was really close with his dad, and all of this stuff was kind of happening, and I knew this guy at the time who was making beats, and he played me this one track while I'm at his house. And I don't know what about it just kind of made me feel this way, but I broke down like in his house, and I was just like I had to excuse myself for a second because I was just like, that just hit so much harder than I thought it would. And I'm literally just sitting on his couch. I came back and he starts playing the chorus and the I forgot to memorize, that kind of came to my head first before anything else. And so we wrote it in my buddy's like little den area of his house while he's playing the beat. And I took the beat home because I was like, I need to like kind of really work on this in my own headspace. And I knew I wanted to write something that was not only about like losing a relationship, which is more or less what that second verse is about, but the first verse, which kind of more prefaces just losing that family or that person that you were super close with, regardless of the relationship, like how it affects you. And I think when we don't handle grief and loss healthily enough, the rage and the anger and the things that we replace with instead of good coping mechanisms can affect the good memories we want to remember about them, and then all we have is the aftermath, and we don't have any of the good that came before.
Totally, man. That's a real good reflection. And like in terms of the vulnerability, like I write songs that often come from, I'd say honestly more so I'm writing like to vent and therapeutically than like anything else. So like most of my songs are usually either emotional or a little bit darker, and honestly, like I don't cry that often, but when I do, it's most likely I was listening to a song. Usually, if you get tears to come out, I'm usually listening to music.
Yeah. I think that's what music's done for us.
Yeah.
is allowed vulnerability.
No, it's incredible, man. And I want to play that song, Memorize, right now. That way you can hear a little bit of what we're talking about. So this is Memorize by American Mxnic.
The walls around me caving in, but it's okay, I'll try to pretend. The monsters are alive, alright, I knew I should have missed my flight. Staying up too late, drinks got me dizzy, drowning out my fears, you never listen. Had you in my arms, still felt the distance. Why do I love the pain you're giving? Watch me dive in a pile of white, swallow these pills with the sight of my pride. Why did you have to leave my life? I forgot to memorize your face and your eyes and your smile. My body's aching from the recall. Why did you have to leave my life? I forgot to memorize. Spent all my time, what a way to spend it. Had me wrapped up in all of your nonsense. I really felt warm in your cold embrace. What a funny way to say you're heartless. You never really meant what you said. Now I'm falling off the edge instead of falling in love.
Maybe it's love. She went to Vegas, you went to Vegas. She flew to Cuba, you flew to Cuba. Could get authorization, but expense paid it out of your own pocket. I asked you, you wouldn't back me up. Well, I'm not in love with her, Leonard. You are.
Watch me dive in a pile of white, swallow these pills with the sight of my pride. Why did you have to leave my life? I forgot to memorize your face and your eyes and your smile. My body's aching from the recall. Why did you have to leave my life? I forgot to memorize.
Memorize. All right. Man, okay. Man, you've got this other song, Burn the Sun. Now it's off this new EP. Remind me what it's called, the EP that you released this year?
Isotopes Return.
Isotopes Return, man.
This was kind of like a little bit of a fan service. I had a few people that I've known throughout the years that were like, we want that music back. We miss that music. And I'm like, yo, that music's dark and depressing. Why do you want it back? Like, are you okay? Do I need to check in on you? But I mean, it was kind of just, I had enough people say that they wanted it back. So I combined all the songs I had made under the moniker Isotope and put it out.
Man, dude, they love seeing artists just broken down, so we make great songs.
Facts, bro.
They just be like fucking preying on our downfall sometimes.
I mean, it's how Taylor Swift has a career right now. Come on.
No, seriously. And you did a whole music video for it, man. Like, tell me about the story. Where'd you shoot it, and like, how did it come to be? Who was behind the music video?
So the music video we shot at my hometown in Tucson, and it was the first collaboration between me and my buddy Connor Ray. Phenomenal editor, cinematographer, director, writer. I mean, he does everything, and he's amazing. He's amazing at what he does. But him and I worked on a short film that I had worked on in middle school, but that was really kind of the last time we'd ever collaborated. And he was in college, I was out of college, and so I hit him up one day and I was like, hey, so I've got this song. It's kind of gaining a little bit of traction on TikTok. It's kind of getting a little bit of traction on SoundCloud. I think at the time it had like over 1,000 streams and then had couple thousand views on TikTok of like the little chorus part. And I was like, I want to do a music video, but I don't want to do just like a typical rap music video because that's not what this is. And so him and I met up, and I think for like 3 months we mapped this whole thing out. We scripted it, we planned it out, we storyboarded it, and we were just hanging out at his dorm. And I had met a friend of mine. She's an actress. She lives out in Georgia right now. She's trying to do the thing out there. And when she was living in town, I was like, hey, I need a female lead. Would you be willing to do it? Because she's a phenomenal actor. Her name's Kylie Baker. Phenomenal actress. And so we kind of just all met up, shot it within a day, and then me and Connor spent about 48 hours editing the thing. Straight. I don't think we slept at all. I think there was a moment I took like a little 45-minute nap on his beanbag. Wow. But that boy stayed up 48 hours straight to get it done. And then when we released it, it kind of just took over YouTube for a little bit. Thankfully Kylie, she's got a following of her own. She's got a couple thousand followers on YouTube, and so I was like, would you do a reaction video? And I think that kind of helped it out a lot because she reacted to it, and that video itself got a couple thousand views.
Sure.
So then
Bring a little buzz.
And it's kind of funny because that song, to be honest, I don't know what it's about. It was kind of a stream of consciousness song of just whatever I was feeling at the time. And I was recording at a different friend's house, and I kind of brought it to him, and even he was like, yo, this shit slaps, but what the fuck are you talking about? What's going on?
Oh my God, man. No, you're gonna be able to tell that for yourselves right now. This is Burn the Sun by American Mxnic.
Now we burn the sun, another couple down, we're running out, 'cause I don't know why you tried to lie to me. I don't know why you tried to hide from me. You know it never works, it never will. I never had enough time running from my past crimes. Every single time that I tried to hide, someone had to come along and save my life. I have made a few mistakes, but I still light up anyway. I'm getting cold, I need a coat, but I pushed everyone off of my boat. Everybody tells me to swallow your pride, so I drown in the bottle that's by my side. I'm so sick of this whole love life, I don't wanna try to hide. No, I don't wanna hide from you, 'cause you did that yourself. I don't know why you tried to lie to me. I don't know why you tried to hide from me. You know it never works, it never will.
Who the fuck is this? Who? What do you mean fucking who? This! Who? Why? What did I do? What did I do? That was so...
Stay the fuck out of my business!
I'm not gonna stay the fuck out of your business. Fucking asshole. Don't fucking touch me! So fucking done with this. Screw you. No, fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ.
You never wanted the best for me. You only wanted my everything. That's not something I give for free. I don't care who you claim to be. Put your hands around my throat, throw a rope, I start to choke. I never asked for you to let me go. Why the fuck did you just let me go? Blackwood smell inside my truck, smoky lungs, I'm going numb. A couple drinks, I'm feeling buzzed. Start the car and test my luck. I don't care if I die tonight, I know if I do I'll be alright. I'll be safe on the other side, but now I'm scared and I don't know why. Heaven and hell, they call for me. Looking back on my legacy, was all of this a fever dream, or did I actually save a queen? I guess I'll never know, or you'll never tell. Cause I don't know why you tried to lie to me. I don't know why you tried to hide from me. You know it never works, it never will.
Sometimes I get in my head and think that one day you'll get tired of me, stop loving me. And I guess I want to make sure that you know that I'll always love you.
I'll never stop loving you, ever. I promise.
So what do we do now? We burn the sun, another couple down. Oh, we're running out.
Yeah, no, I love it. And lastly, man, getting you to perform or seeing you perform was so fun. And one of the songs you did, Before She Goes, man, and it started out, I honestly didn't know what I was expecting. I didn't know if we were going to do like a Christmas carol or like what it really was. And until like we got a couple bars in, I was like, oh, okay. No, it's really cool, man, the way that it integrated, man. How did that like, where did the idea stem?
So kind of when I had just started doing American Mxnic music, I knew I wanted to do like more fun songs, kind of keep the edge that I've had my entire career and my entire time writing music. But I wanted my music to be more fun. I didn't want it to be all about dark, depressing shit. And growing up, I grew up on rock, grew up on, my dad's a pastor. He knew a couple glam Christian metal bands. So like it was the Christian version of Motley Crue was a lot of what I grew up listening to. Skillet, Striper, so Switchfoot. And so I was like, I've never heard a punk Christmas song. And pop punk was really popular at the time. So I was like, okay, what about a pop punk Christmas song? So it's not totally grungy, but also still acoustic enough for my liking. So I actually got off of work early and I'm driving home. It was about a 10-minute drive from my work to my house. And I'm scrolling through instrumentals on my phone at a stoplight and I come across this one and I start playing it and I was like, holy shit, I love this. And so I actually, people don't do this. I wrote the song while I was driving. So I have one hand on the wheel, one hand in my phone, doing this, writing the lyrics out.
Damn.
And when I got home, I finished the song. So it's like 15 minutes later, and I called up my producer, and I mean, him and I just met, and I was like, hey, I know I've been bringing like Kanye West beats and shit to you, but I need to come over right now because I got something completely different. He was like, okay. So I go over to his house and I play him the beat. He's like, bro, what the fuck is this? And I was like, it's a pop punk Christmas. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
I love it.
And so every time I do a show in December, though, I always like to perform that one because, it's Christmas
That's awesome,
time.
man.
So,
yeah, no, I love it. I love it. And like when we're writing these songs, man, like sometimes we don't even know where these ideas come from. They just like, in a way, like especially lyrically, I'll notice that like I'm recording and then all of a sudden an idea will just, like a bar, like a line just comes to you and you just sing it and you're like, oh, that shit sounded good. Where did it come from? Fuck if I know. But it's there and I'm just going to run with it. You know what I mean? And like sometimes the greatest shit can come from that flow state.
Oh, yeah.
So like it's seriously incredible. And being able to tap into that flow state is really a skill, honestly, that us artists can have. And I'd say I'm not as good as others You know what I mean? Just straight up. You know, sometimes it takes a lot of prep going into that flow state. So anyway, I digress. I want to play Before She Goes. That way you guys get a taste of what we're talking about. This is American Mxnic, Before She Goes.
So it's Christmas time once again. Jingle bells ringing loudly in my head. The snow is falling hard, but so am I. She was my only reason to be nice. She packed her bags and flipped me off. She said not even Santa Claus can save the mess that I've become. Gotta pack the sleigh before she runs. Santa, if you can hear me, she's my only wish this year. I won't say I'll be better, but with her I'll be sincere. This Christmas I don't want a new guitar. This Christmas I just want her in my arms. This Christmas back the mistletoe. I gotta do what I can before she goes. Last Christmas playing on repeat. Mariah Carey isn't what I need. Elvis Presley might have got it right, but I don't wanna have to say goodbye. I could hear her screaming as she left. This isn't how her Christmas should be spent. We fell in love, but what did we know? I guess I won't be needing mistletoe. Santa, if you can hear me, she's my only wish this year. I won't say I'll be better, but with her I'll be sincere. This Christmas I don't want a new guitar. This Christmas I just want her in my arms. This Christmas back the mistletoe. I gotta do what I can before she goes.
Man, so that was incredible, man. And it was, once again, so good to see you live. I can't wait to see you
Thank you,
again,
man.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was incredible. And the other person, man, young Delirious.
Hello.
Dude, we go back a little bit, man.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. You know, I met this guy at our show in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Found out it was a small world really quickly.
Yeah.
I went through his catalog and I said, whoa, hey, one of the collaborations he's got, I think it's called Here's to Us.
Here's to
Thank
Us,
you.
yeah.
Oh my God. So, and it's featuring this artist, She, or SH3, and she's one of the artists that I have gotten my hands on in my studio and mixed her vocals.
Pause.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, I know the way I said that. The way I said that. Let me just say, I got my hands on her work.
There we
is what
go.
I
There
should
we
say.
go. That's
My
a little
bad.
better.
My bad. My bad. And
Oh,
but
weak,
no,
bro.
man, her voice is really, really awesome.
Incredible
and
voice.
dude, yours is too, though, man. I mean,
thank
you've
you.
got a rasp and a kind of. I mean, of course, you're rhythmically like talented. Your pockets fit, all that. But I was really listening to the vocal timbre and the way. Now, as a mix engineer, dude, I'm so into sonics, man.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you've got this kind of tone in your voice, especially with your records, because it evolves over time. And I think
100%.
like right now is definitely some of the best vocal tone I've heard from you, man.
Thank
It's
you.
really, really good, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and the
That means
song
a
I'm
lot.
referring to, Better Place. You've
Yeah.
got this song with Alfred Banks here.
Yep. Shout out to Alfred Banks.
And man, and Alfred crushes, like, I want to say, like, almost the first half of the song, right?
Yeah.
Entirely himself,
The
man.
first song,
and
the first half.
he kills it. And then all of a sudden, you know, he starts the hook, and then Young pops in with this line, and the contradiction of the vocal tones is just so smooth and really pleases my ear. So I like it a lot, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I love that song.
So, like, where did you two meet, man? What's the story?
So I go to Loyola in New Orleans right now. I'm a senior, but the first year I was there back in 2022, they have this like forum for all the music industry students. I study the music industry. That's like what I do, you know, for fun on the side, I guess. And they have this forum where they bring in someone from the industry every week to just talk to us. And Banks was literally the first guest of the year, I think. And yeah, I just really fucked with like everything he said and like all the game that he spit. I thought I could learn a lot from him. And I just went up to him after and I was like, hey, like if you need someone to run merch or something or whatever, like a show coming up, just let me know. So like got his Instagram and I don't know if you hit, I probably hit you first knowing my persistence with following up. Like
Which I love, by the way.
that's just who I am. But yeah, I just reached out probably a couple times, and then there was a show that he needed help with his merch table, and I pulled up, and it was a great show. Got to know him a little bit. realized he's a great dude that I can learn a lot from, and those are two great things, because being around an asshole you can learn a lot from is not nearly as fun.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
Just as many lessons, not as fun.
Yeah, very
facts.
true.
So yeah, and then just kind of evolved from there.
Man, and that song's got a story to it, man. Like, it made me feel something, really. You know,
Oh, hell yeah.
It was good. It's really about, man, the strife and just putting in work and literally trying to, you know, like, you know, you're hopeful, but you're also acknowledging what the fuck's around you. You know what
Facts. 100%.
I mean? And like, it's
If I
got
could
to
say something right quick, like, I want to give Young D some kudos, because he really, like, he turned up a little bit on that record for me. I don't know if it was like, I'm on a record with Banks, I got to come through a little bit, but
I don't know, man.
but he did his thing. You know, I told him in passing, I was like, yo, if you ever got a record, send it through, you know, because I charge people, like, for features, but for him, I was like, yo, just send me something, I got you. And I should have never said that, because that guy sent me that bit like 2 weeks later. I was like, yeah.
he put you to work, bro.
But we was in the studio, and I'll be honest, it was the first time I've like created a song from scratch with somebody other than my dog Albert. I don't do that. People like email me the record, I send it back to them wherever they're at in the country, type vibe. And I was a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie, just because like I had never created with homie, and I didn't know if he was open to whatever, but he was down to like listen and really do make a really dope record. And so I'm really proud of the record. I think it's really dope. Probably gonna perform it actually tonight.
Yeah, yeah, we got to. We got to run it tonight.
The dude is like, Young Delirious is really dope, and I'm gonna say this, and Young D is one of the hardest working artists that I've really ever met. He has that killer instinct like I had when I first came in. He's like, he just wants it more than anything. Like, if it was a choice between success and breathing would probably come second. And like, with that passion, I'd be like, yo, anything I could do, I'm with it. Like, rock with me one time, I got you type vibe. So Young Delirious is amazing. So yeah.
That's incredible, man.
Second,
man.
Thank you.
Man, I can see that ethic, man. You guys have been touring all over the place. Man, these legs included. I want, you guys, give me the spiel. Where'd you start, Young?
So are you talking about this tour?
This tour
we started in Long Beach. It's like Southern California, and that was a great show. I mean, it was like, the crowd was just so receptive, and I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I feel like we really connected with people at that show. And then last night was a great little intimate vibe on the rooftop. That was cool. So and then tonight is Pasadena, so we're gonna room our way over there.
They're literally leaving after this. They made time
we got it.
early in the morning for this. I appreciate everybody for being here. It means
It's
a lot
8
to me.
a.m.
Thank you.
For anyone watching, it's like
Big
8 in the
facts.
morning.
Yeah,
So
no, seriously.
That's like,
and by the way, we didn't even get home until like past midnight at least.
Oh, it's better too,
To the spot
bro.
like
I'd say we
1:32.
was-
So they really made a sacrifice to be here, and it's an honor, man. I want to play Better Place real quick before we pass up that opportunity. This is Better Place by Alfred Banks and Young Delirious.
You hear me?
We been in it for a minute, yo, but these seconds ain't given though. So I take what's ours and apply it to the vision, bro. At least until we reach the pinnacle. I mean, we not there, but I swear we at a good spot. And I'd be dumb as rocks if I would stop. We passed them days of thinking that we should stop. Got too much going and too much moving. I swear the grind that I'm on, yeah, it's too consuming. And at the same time, I'm an OG and student. I've been teaching and learning and reaching and earning and preaching the sermon on every single piece of the journey. I'm feeling good. Tomorrow looking crazier than ever. Me and success, the joint can never be severed. Yeah, these times are hella great, but the future even better. We'll be in a better place. Let's go. Got miles to go, got rhymes to flow, got styles to show, till we in a better place.
Till my legs give out and the stars come out, and we stay in the route till we in a better place.
Gotta take our time, every day we grind, lay it all on the line, till we in a better place. Till we in a better place. Till we in a better place.
Cast back to a moment in time, obsessive with each letter I line, till I begin to realize that moment in time is worth capturing, irrespective of how clever the rhyme. Still walking to school, got a couple more shoes. Fans going nuts, nickname them cashews. New checks hit the mail like I'm a cashew. Lifestyle, never seen it all before last June, but now I have. And I'm so grateful for it. Gotta go back home, deflect the horse, I'd be thankful for it. Living on the come up, all the homies know I'm waiting for it. Doc at the operation table, how I'm patient for it, pacing for it. Indie first show, I be playing for it. Y'all be dropping out of class, wonder how I stay the course. And I did 2 tours. Fucked up in Atlanta from the drinks that we pour. Back to the bus, studying the prefix. Travel around the country, I still made it to the dean's list. Days back in the military, I would dream this. Got 100 people in the crowd and they screaming my name. My name. Running till my legs give out, I'll forever race. But goddamn, it's feeling like I'm in a better place. Till my legs give out and the stars come out, and we stay in the route till we in a better place.
Got miles to go, got rhymes to flow, got styles to show, till we in a better place.
Been rough in the souls and we up in the score, always aiming for more till we in a better place. Till we in a better place. Till we in a better place.
No, I love that song. It's so good, man. And like back in Plymouth, one of the boys that put that show together, CM Young.
Yeah.
You know, he's a real cool guy, man. Very talented work, and he's been making music a while now.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
I also met him at Loyola. Shout out to Loyola, man. Just meeting all these fucking people. I didn't really think about how good it was for that. But yeah, like I just met him. He was in where did I meet him? Oh, okay. He was performing in the basement of Loyola, this place called Satchmo's Lounge, which has the worst sound in the universe.
Come on, man.
And
that's true.
But yeah, it was me and my girlfriend. We were just like walking by, and I was like, "This sounds cool." I was like, he has the hair slicked back. I was like, this dude looks like G-Eazy. Like, let me see. Let me see what he sounds like. He doesn't sound like him, but he looks like him. And so, I was just really impressed. Like, he's a great singer. He has amazing vocals, and he can fucking rap. Like, he flows his ass off.
Yeah.
And so I just went up to him, said what's up, and he knew who I was, which was cool. I think I'm like good at that around school. Like, whether people like me or hate me, I feel like they still know who I am, and that's more than I could ever ask for. But yeah, and then he was like, let's work together, and I was like, all right, cool. And then we just hopped in the studio, really before we even like hung out. And yeah, our friendship just stemmed from there. It's like one of my best friends in the world. I love that guy.
Dude, it's really cool, man. And we're seeing that friendship show in this song of yours, bro. It's called Who You Knew? Or
Yeah,
Who You Knew.
Who You Know. Yeah.
Man, and it's also got this guy, North Ave Jax.
Yeah, North Ave Jax. Yeah.
So like, what's his story? I've never met him.
Yeah, so he was, honestly, I just hit him up for a feature, and he was like down for the low, and I was like, all right, like he has a way bigger following than us, so I feel like we had a good deal on a feature. And I looked at my catalog, and I was like, I think he'd fit on this pretty well.
Yeah.
And he sent it, he sent his stuff back, and I mean, he killed it. He did a great job. He didn't send the stems back though, so I got beef with him for that. But other than that,
he sent you the mixed vocals,
bro. It made no sense. I was like, bro,
as a mix engineer, I always like getting my hands on dry stems. But
bro,
like the other thing is like, as someone who sends out stems, like sometimes when I'm first working with someone new, like I might not know if their engineer knows my sound, so maybe I'll be sending my mixed stems in that case. But I mean, like, most engineers, hopefully you can trust them, you know what I mean, with making whoever their sound is. But that's incredible. Now, he carries a little bit of the melody in that song, right?
Yeah, like pre-chorus, post-chorus is him.
That's it. Yeah. So, but anyway, dude, I want to play this song because it's got a great melody. It's got that kind of like, I want to say it's like kind of that pop.
It's like synth pop.
Yeah.
But like I'm still rapping. I don't know, bro. It's just, I just create whatever I want.
That's what we're here for, baby. I love it. This is Who You Knew by North Ave Jax, CM Young, and of course, Young Delirious.
Yeah. I hit the lotto with a girl you could swear she models. Then hit the throttle. Don't really care about tomorrow though. No. Having Cali women ain't glitters and gold. Need the money for the stores, pull up in the nicest whip to drive her to. After all that, she still fuck somebody new. Boo-hoo. If I wanna ride, then I'll get in my cab. If you wanna go
friends, you made me cut off. I need you to know I tore the pics of us on my dash. Since you left, my life's got off track. Hope he gives you something that you gotta scratch. Then I hope he never calls you back. I hope he never calls your phone. I hope you ID him and he's 17 years old. I hope you're doing well, but if I'm honest, I hope you're going through hell.
If I wanna ride, then I'll get in my cab. If you wanna go, then I'll give it right back. Cause I don't need feelings, I'm only here just for tonight. If you want a chances, I give it to you. Then have you catch me dancing right through you. Just to get you going, cause I don't really give a fuck. And all I want is you. All I want is you. And all I want is you.
And dude, like one of the things, man, seeing you live. Now you're a great performer. I'll tell you straight up.
Thank
man.
you. I
You can
appreciate
carry
that.
the energy regardless of how the crowd is. But the best thing about your performing is, at least by the end of any performance, when you get on stage, people are turned up by the end. They're comfortable. They're warmed up. You know what I mean? It was incredible. And one of the things you did out in Plymouth, man, I mean, it's too cold right now. But this homie busted out the beach balls, man.
Oh yeah,
We
bro.
busted out the beach balls. And hey, that brought like a whole new level of energy to the room, man. I mean, like, when did you? I mean, there's a lot of little things that you've done over your time.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when you're going through your head and you're looking through your catalog, do you plan these moments? Do you think, this is the song where I want to do that?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's like a mixture. I don't know, I'll just be listening to songs and I'm like, well, 18, that's the song that I throw beach balls out for. It's called 18 Again. It's about going to the beach with my friends, like right out of high school. And I was like, well, if I'm going to take people to the beach, like, let's have beach balls. You know, like I go to festivals, like I go to, you know, shows, and sometimes a lot, like especially EDM festivals, there's a lot of creativity in the crowd, bro.
Tons.
Bro, tons. One time I brought a blow up doll into a
Yeah, dude,
into
this is the city
EDM
for that,
festival, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you're in Vegas, man. This is like EDM Central.
yeah,
here, man.
bro, I fuck with EDM heavy, and I think I get like a lot of, I get a lot of like just creative ideas just from attending like those types of shows. And the beach balls, I think, was subconsciously from that, and I wanted to take people to the beach, and it's very calculated for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but
I
it was
rehearsed
it was a great thing to do, man. Like,
Thank
seriously,
you.
it was
I
really
appreciate
fun.
it.
Yeah,
it's a little like scary sometimes. Sometimes people get violent with it. I don't know if they like see someone in the crowd they hate and they
the
just
balls
fucking
come back
toss
at
it
you,
at their face. But like, it's sometimes I'm like, can I please have the balls back? Because I don't want someone to get like, I want to fight to have. Wow. Pause.
Yeah,
No.
you got balls hanging around. Could hit some mics, hit the lights up top.
Bro, you just gotta contain the balls, bro.
No, time out. Time out. Time out.
Where am I?
Where am I? You're in Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. No, this is it, man. I love it. I love it. And you've got one more song, man. And this one you did a music video for. Man, this one's called
Yeah.
Been There.
Yeah.
Tell me about that story, man. Like, where did it come? Where did it stem from, man?
Yeah, Been There. I mean, the entire album I wrote in the Army. I released it in 2022, but I created it while I was still in the military. And yeah, like I just recorded it in my closet. I engineered it myself.
Incredible.
Just thank you. I appreciate that. And that song was just really about looking at where I was before and like where I was then. And it was actually much more of a happier vibe than I guess like the beat probably gives off. But, you know, like before I went to the military, I was dirt broke. Like, I mean, I would walk to work so I could save gas to like drive to open mics. Like that was the vibe. And work was not that close. So my Converse were like destroyed after 3 months. It was like a whole thing. But I was just reflecting on, you know, where I was then and then where I was at the moment, just like, you know, creatively and financially specifically. Like I was, you know, I had a roof over my head and like I was able to like put more money into music because like I had a real job at the time, if you know.
Yeah.
And so it was just my creativity was at an all-time high. Like financially, I was able to put more into the music than I ever was able to before, and that's really like what the song kind of comes down to.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But that is an incredible song, man. I'm gonna play the music video right here.
Thank you.
This is "Been There" by Young Delirious.
I haven't made it with my music, but I made it as a soldier. Honestly, in some ways, that feeling is way colder. Time to conquer all these dreams, I'm still in my focus. Like the 4 used on tour, Jeremiah knows this. I'm riding down the Houston streets, I used to live there. Walking past these clubs like I used to sit there. Driving down the Burton roads, I was so sick there. Never really know where I'm going till I've been there. Always knew I was a bird and Burton was the cage. The difference is you hide, I put my hurt up on display. That's the reason why I move with purpose on the stage. Never really started flying till I left to spread my wings. Had to go through all the shit just to make a couple hits. Had to grind a couple rocks just so I could form the bricks. Had to walk a couple blocks so that I could prove I'm it. Had to try a couple long before I found a shoe that fit, but I found it. You know what they say? You never really know where you're going until you've been there. And I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. And I ain't going back. You can tell me what you wanna say, but I ain't hearing that. All I ever wanted was for everyone to hear me rap. Inspire all these kids with bigger plans, just a leap. In fact, the album that I'm mixing, get ready for a night full of deep dark moments that gon' lift me to the Eiffel. Listening to these songs, man, I sound like my idols. Wouldn't be surprised if I got more plays than them on Tidal. They say the world forgets though the second that you vanish. To anyone I heard, I never meant to do the damage. Bro, just take a seat because I know that you can't stand it. My dreaming to the top, you'll never understand it. I remember sitting on my Chromebook in class with my headphones on, Google Docking all my raps. And Miss Hody's class, I'd be hiding in the back, writing lyrics for Champ, my first 4-digit track. But I guess you never know where you're going till you've been there. Never really know where I'm going till I've been there. Never really know where you're going till you've been there. Never really know where I'm going till I've been there. And I've been there.
And man, lastly, dude, I mean, I have the utmost respect for people who serve, man. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it, man.
Big facts.
Thank you. I appreciate
it.
the
It means a
support.
lot, man.
Thank you.
And dudes, man, so everything being said, man, it's a pleasure to have every single one of you, man. We've got Terrell Charbonneau out right now.
Oh yeah, go get that. Yeah.
Literally today.
For real.
Today. And I'll let any one of you take the floor. Where are you guys going to be tonight?
We're gonna be in Pasadena, California, baby. Northern LA. You know, so all the celebs are gonna come out. Our DJ actually, he was playing piano at the LAX airport, and this porn star just pulled up on him and was like, "Oh my God, you're incredible! Can I get your Instagram?" So I don't know. Maybe she pulls up. That'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be great, man.
That'd be great for clout, bro. I think that's a market I haven't tapped into.
Yeah, the porn market.
Yeah, I want my music to get to the Pornhub users.
Hey.
Maybe she could use the songs that we have in like her videos.
Okay,
Little-
I get a
little
little
bit of-
placement.
Get some sync, man.
Dear God, no.
We might be chasing
I
for
don't
that
need.
one.
I don't need anybody, and especially in my little Christian circle life that I unfortunately live in, coming up to me and going like, "Hey man, can I talk to you for a second? You know your music's being used on Brazzers.
Get it right. Have some respect,
Bro,
for
you
the
know
industry.
what it's
God
called.
damn it, bro. That's just so crazy. I can't believe that happened. That's wild. That's crazy.
It is a beautiful
Bro,
thing,
what?
man.
Beautiful thing.
You
So
spread music
random.
to the world, and man, people gravitate towards that. You know what I mean?
guess.
Shout
That's
out
crazy.
Seek though, because that motherfucker talented as hell too.
Yeah, no, we've
Extremely
had Seek on the
talented.
show.
Love Seek.
So, like,
Shout
if you
out
haven't
Seek.
seen that episode, please go watch my episode with Seek and Elquan, man. Those were two gentlemen that were at the show last night. Elquan puts together this Create and Relate show. It's a showcase that happens more than once a year, and it's incredible, man. It's a really good opportunity for all these artists to showcase their abilities. So if you haven't been there already, come out to the next Create and Relate at Taverna Costera in downtown Las Vegas. It's an incredible show, man. Super fun. Every year we go. And no, I love to see it, and I love to have met you guys. And man, safe travels
100%.
out in
Thank you,
California.
thank you.
After
Thank you.
Pasadena, you're going to Arizona, yeah?
Yeah, we got
Home
Phoenix,
state.
baby.
Okay.
I go home.
Tucson.
I'm on the road for 2 weeks and I'm tired.
Man, this guy needs to see his bed.
Big
man.
fan. I'm so grateful. Shout out to American Mxnic. Shout out to Young Delirious, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah,
It was
of
a blast,
course.
man.
Shout out to SaxKixAve,
Actually,
baby.
yeah,
Shout out to
SaxKixAve.
SaxKixAve.
Coming to a phone screen near you.
We love to hear it, man. Thanks
Actually,
for
can I
tapping
ask a
in.
question to everybody? I want to
totally.
ask, like, what do you miss most? Like, I feel like we're all a little homesick. What do you miss more than like anything?
Dude, I walk a lot. And I want to walk around my block.
Okay.
I want to walk up and down Magazine Street, and I want to go get a po' boy of a catfish po' boy fully dressed, and I want to get like an apple juice, and I want to just eat. I want to sit in the park that I play basketball at, and I want to sit down, watch cats play basketball. I want to eat my po' boy, talk wild noise, curse a lot, be very aggressive with basketball with a bunch of guys who won't ever go to the league, but playing like they will.
I know those courts.
And I just want to feel New Orleans.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I miss, man.
You?
I miss nothing about my hometown except my mother, and I missed her birthday yesterday. So
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
man.
shit.
That's probably the only thing I
fire.
do miss about home. But no, I don't got nothing nice to say about Tucson. So it's gonna be a
Damn.
lit show, though. Let me tell you what. I got a lot of people coming out. I gotta actually an opportunity to feel the love from Tucson. You know, it took a little bit of time, but I'm excited for that show for
It's
sure.
gonna be fun, bro.
Is that
gonna be-
tomorrow?
No,
Monday.
that's on Monday.
Monday.
yeah.
Man, Tucson's Tucson's about to be the place to be on Monday. You know, it might not be on
100% it
Sunday,
is.
but on Monday we turning up in Tucson.
100% we are, bro.
Sunday we
100%.
pray for forgiveness for the things we're gonna do on Monday.
Talk about it.
Bro, you act
I
like
have a great time. It's gonna be great.
what the hell?
That's fantastic, man. But wait, what about you though?
Oh shit, man. Honestly, I miss my girlfriend.
Oh, shout out to Bianca.
Bianca,
I'm a
he
set,
misses
bro. I'm a
you.
set. I miss you. And then yeah, like kind of like what you were saying. You like to feel New Orleans and go to the courts, bro. I miss just hopping on Call of Duty and cursing out random people on the internet. That shit is like, I don't have a lot of anger as a human being, but like I'll get it out on there for like an hour, and I'll move on with my life, bro. I just like to fuck with people.
Not mad at it,
Dude.
Being that you were in the military, I can see the connection. It's love.
Yeah, bro.
There
It's
you
just,
go.
it's just like fuck you, bro. God.
Man, dude, that's incredible. Once again, man, a pleasure to have all three of you here. It really is.
Thank you for
really
having
is.
us, Dean.
I'll be following your careers, and not only that, but I'll be listening to all the new music you create.
Thank you,
all the
bro.
new shit.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
it's playing in
Appreciate
this
it.
room, my small, humble little room. But man, it means a lot, man. Thanks for being here, man.
Big
Thanks
time.
for having
Big
us,
time.
bro.
Yeah.
Love.
Appreciate it.